So welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles, where last time we grabbed a bunch of quests and started completing a bunch of them, going across the entirety of Colony 9 to kill a bunch of monsters, and case in point, killing us as well. And this time, we're making our way up towards Tephra Hill, where there are still things that I want to take care of, like evil Rangrot, but I'm going to save that until the near future. This is going to be another side questy episode because there are just so many quests in Colony 9 and we still haven't picked up half of them. Yeah, there's a bunch of them in the commercial district that I totally didn't forget to go and grab last episode. Totally didn't. It actually works out in our favor because there's something I want to go and do before that. So, all is fine. And also, I'm going to try to make it a point to keep the camera closer to Shulk and everybody because I realize that I have the camera so far back. It's just because I'm so used to doing that so I can see the entire area in a fight, but I'll try to be better with the camera because, again, I'm not used to doing that. But anyways, over across this hill is where we need to go. More item orbs on the way, too. Don Hydrangea? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Welcome to Tephra Cave.
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora.
I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I knew she didn't trust me. Looks like it.
Never a dull moment. Party of 3. And now we have the party gauge. The party gauge allows you to do new things, such as revive incapacitated party members. Yeah, this is part of the reason I wanted to wait till we get Fiora, because, well, we were dying against things. And we could do chain attacks, which we'll talk more about later. Chain attacks are very, very powerful. Before anything, I'm going to grab this quest from this random soldier. This guy is just wanting you to kill random things in Tephra Cave. Highly recommend grabbing all these. These are easy quests to go and complete, and, well, we're probably going to kill things anyway in there. Might as well be rewarded for it. Is that all the ones you have? Yes, it is. Okay, so first things first, we can look at new skill tree. Oh, you got Battle Cry. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. I'm kind of probably going to wait until I get Reduces Weight. Yeah. You're close to getting that. Don't worry about Fiora's skill branches for right now. There's a reason for that. Why can she wear medium equipment? Okay, whatever. So, I would just keep her on Courage. There's really no point. I'll talk more about her in the future, but for right now, just don't worry about it. And Fiora has a new skill, two new skills, Lacerate, which stabs and bleeds an enemy. We haven't seen Bleed yet. Bleed makes it to where a enemy takes damage over time. Think of it like a poison. Then Hidden Thorn dazes enemies. Pretty nice. Actually, I think we had these before, and it's just thinking that we never had these. Nothing I want to level up at the moment, so I think we're fine. I'll switch Fiora to the lead. She actually jumped up the levels for us. Alright. So first things first, let's go back to the commercial district, because there's things we need to grab. So, namely from, well, unnamed NPCs. That's what I'm going to try to be careful with. Are you unnamed Napon? Yes, you are. You should have generic quests. Yeah, so you want something in Tephra Cave. And that's it. Okay, whatever. There was also a thing, I think, nearby here that I never bothered to grab? Question mark? I guess not. I have a bunch of stuff listed in the commercial district that I don't think I ever grabbed. Also, I don't think I ever talked to you. Apparently I did. Alright, let's change time. Let's see if it's just a time thing. Nighttime. Okay, here we go. Now I think the one up here is someone I do not want to talk to just yet. Yeah, no. Okay, do not talk to that person. Let's just go over here and go down the steps like a normal person. Those are not steps. Never mind. Okay. So as you can see, getting quests can kind of be a weird front because different NPCs show up at different times, and therefore you're not always going to know if there's a quest that's going to exist. especially with NPCs that just don't spawn yet, so. Alright, you, I think, are you named? Yes, you are. I'm gonna hold off on you. Actually, no, I do want to talk to you. We have to be on Shulk for that one, though. Desiree. Oh, Shulk, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. You've only been walking on this bridge. I've broken my watch. Look, it's in pieces. I'm terrible with machines, even little ones like this. Would you mind fixing it for me? You don't have to be good with machines to be careful with them. You just have to be careful. Wasn't your father good with machines? I'd have thought fixing things to be the first thing he'd teach you. Not just good, he was amazing. When I was little, I used to marvel at how he swung that hammer. But he's gone now, and as hard as I try, I can't be like he was. I'm sorry, Desiree. I didn't mean to be rude. It's easy. It's so easy to make you all go, you go all timid. I can't speak for some reason. Seriously, don't worry about it. It's been a year since then. I'm back on my feet. Anyway, are you going to fix my watch or not? Mend the watch! Brilliant! I'll leave it in your capable hands. It's in pretty bad shape. I have to use the equipment in the lab, so it may take a while. Yeah, it one's pretty easy. Easy, whatever. Let's jump over here. Now we're starting to get some normal quests around here. Alright. Go back to Fiora, because, I don't know, I want to use Fiora for a bit. You are unnamed. So, all the named NPC quests, I'm going to apparently complete. Yeah, no. All the named ones have special things attached to them, so that's why I'm trying to be careful on what I pick. I don't think I ever talked to you. I have not. Did I talk to you two? I don't exactly remember who all I have talked to. Apparently I didn't. I don't think I ever came over here during the night, so there's that. Okay, I guess that's all the quests around here. Really? Okay, that's fine with me. We'll go to the weapon dev lab, I guess. Okay, there's gotta be more in there. I have so many quests listed there. Maybe I just grabbed them all as Shulk and I'm just not remembering? I must have. Okay. Well, if you ever are missing quests, you can always go in here and see which quests you have on you. So, I think we're looking pretty good. Yeah. Where's Material Quest 1? Okay. We'll have to look for that one then. And Collection Quest 2 is somewhere, which... Okay. That should be... We can look for that. Alright. Let's finish this one quest real quick. Like I said, this is going to be another quest episode. I want to prepare a little bit before we go into Tephra Cave, so... Mainly just all the miscellaneous quests here and there. Are you a named Nopon? No, you're not. Oh, maybe this is where it's at. Yep, that's what it was. Okay, well, we already finished it. Pretty nice. Alright, let's go fix that watch, since we're literally right here next to the Minato. 3 blue chains. Yeah, we need to get another blue chain, which is just found throughout Colony 9. And there's a new quest up in the military district. Did our affinity rank up already? No. Okay. So, usually what happens is that when the affinity of a colony or wherever ranks up, you'll have a bunch of new quests pop up, but, I don't know why. I guess there's new quests over here. Oh, you're Emulator, I think you are. I completely butchered your name last time, because I thought it was something... Yeah, okay. Not talking to her just yet. And I don't want to go over there just yet either. I guess... Okay, there is something I want to do. I want to kill those stupid brogs that just do not want to give me the item that I need, not the area map. To the change time, because they only spawn at nighttime. We'll go back to Fiora. Yoink. Alright, I have come back with a vengeance, brogs. Land in the water. Ow! Yeah, landing in the water doesn't stop your fall. This is not Minecraft. So, as you can see on the top left, we now have a party gauge, which it raises depending on different things you do. If you hit combos such as break and topple, or get back attack, stuff like that, it'll significantly rise up, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. I'm gonna farm these brogs for a bit, unless if we... I'll just cut ahead unless if we level up or something like that. Let's break. Finally! And you got a new art, Shulk. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Got all the oh, right, it's 2 of them? Come on! Alright, well, let's talk about that new art that Shulk got, which is Shadow Eye. Reduces aggro and increases physical art's damage. What this does is it removes the 30% of your aggro on Shulk, along with increasing your physical art's damage for about 5 seconds in this case. It's really nice, especially since Shulk is not one to be taking aggro. He is quite nimble. So, and, well, frail, I guess, as Fiora has said. So, it's a very nice move that can get Shulk out of trouble, and along with that, let him kind of be an assassin-like, where he could just kind of hide in the shadows, deal a ton of damage, while things don't attack him. It's pretty nice.
Let's keep this up.
So, a pretty easy way of respawning these enemies as well. Simply just change the days, and change it to night. Great, that doesn't work in this game. I forgot that's a Xenoblade 2 thing, I think. I think you could just also teleport and they respawn. Yeah, okay. So teleporting's probably easier, but anyways. Just wanted to show that. Alright, back to killing Brogs. From all these fighting of Brogs, I have pretty much gotten my chain attack thing to full. So, let's show it off. Chain attack. Go team. So what this does is, the game actually gave a tutorial, but I'm going to give it a tutorial because I'm the Let's Player here. We can choose whatever arts we want as long as they're active, which all arts except for the talent gauge are always going to be active. You have to have your talent gauge charged before you can before you can use it in a chain attack. So, you have different colored arts, and those colored arts correspond to the chain attack as well. If you keep going with red arts will increasingly deal more damage on a chain. Same with green, same with pink. As for black, which is mostly talent arts and such, those will combo into other colors. Think of them as a wild card. So, for example, we can do Butterfly Step.
Don't mess up.
And we can lead it into War Swing. Chain attack times 2. And we'll do Slit Edge. And that allows us to increase the combo on this, which is actually pretty rare for this one. I guess our affinity is that high. We'll do Lacerate. Chain attack damage 3,000. Not too bad, actually, for our first one, too. We'll be able to do more chains as we rank up our affinity with our party members. There's the freaking stupid medicinal Brog. God, okay. Finally got that one. I want to check this quest over here real quick, because I think there's... if it's not a named NPC, I'm not going to bother. Also, I don't think I've ever talked to you.
How's it going?
Lexi? I don't know what your name is, buddy. And you under here, which... Oh, you're just that guy from earlier. You just literally swap spots. I don't think this guy is named up here. If you are, I'm not going to bother you. Oh, yeah, no. You're unnamed.
Who's this?
I'm thinking of a later quest. You just want a thing I already have. Okay. I avoided you for no reason. Perfect. So what's next on our list? Key to long life, we can work on as... Oh, we just go back to Dionysus on that. Okay, we'll work on that later. Why did I grab this? Okay, there's a lot of things I just kind of grabbed by accident, but it's fine. The reason why I'm kind of focusing on quests that are unnamed, or from unnamed NPCs, is because characters like to comment on those quests. Different characters will comment to different quests. And so I want to wait till we have either the characters that we need or use the characters that we have for comments. I'm not going to go crazy with all that, but just know that that is something I want to go and work on. Alright, so let's do another thing. Let's, I guess we can head out from here. For during the day, we did see a unique monster that I actually do want to fight. Now, when it comes to unique monsters, I highly recommend waiting until you are either a high level or having... Wait till you have a high level, or if you have a chain attack ready, because it can kind of be rough on certain things if you don't have a chain attack ready. I'm going to be stupid and go in with no chain attack anyways, because we did see one unique monster back here. There's a couple of them. Man, one. Okay, there's way more enemies down there. We can actually just jump down there in a second. But it was mostly a bunnet, I believe, that was up on the other ledge there. Level 1. There's something over here. Ugh, let me up there. These ledges don't work correctly. Let's grab you. Rainbow Zirconia. Okay. So that's another really big change in the definitive version of this game, is that item orbs that you need for quests are straight up just labeled. If you're playing older versions, it's still the same case in this game, but in the older versions, they do not highlight those items on the field if they are available. Every item orb has a different chance of a different item spawning. They have several items from a pool, so it can be kind of rough. All right, evil Rangrot, bring it on!
We can do it.
And these other bunnets are probably going to join in the fight, huh? Or not. Okay. So, with these guys, I'm going to try to break, and hopefully Ryan will topple them. Come on. There we go. Let's go for the daze. Beautiful. And we'll do butterfly step. This thing's already pretty much dead. Are you kidding me? Sorry, evil Rangrot. You are so screwed. You don't even have your friends to help you. Can you stop aggroing me? Jesus, I know I'm the crit rate guy, but still. Or crit rate gal, I should say. And there's challenge 1. So you can see challenge quests usually rely upon, well, unique monsters. And we got some pretty decent stuff. Let's see if that's anything good for Rhine. Ragbone. Lower damage and lower ether defense and lower block rate at the cost of having an agility up gem. Yeah, no. We don't have any gems at the moment. We'll be looking into that later, but what about those messenger shoes? Physical defense, oh, it's medium. Okay, that's probably better for Rhine then. Yeah, that's just better for all parties. He's not an agility guy by any means, but he is pretty good at dodging things. Medium. That's a lot better medium gear, actually. I'm not going to go crazy with armor. You don't really need to go crazy with armor in this game, so for the most part. Later on, it will definitely be helpful, but I'm not going to go crazy about it at the moment. So you got this giant piece of land over here, and there's some water. So, easiest method, just jump on down. You do not get killed if you jump into water. Welcome to Cliff Lake. Otherwise, you would have had to swim all the way around. It would have been annoying. There's an item orb right here. That's not mainly what I came here for, but here we are. Blue chains. That's all of them. I don't know if I can take care of this yet, but I'm gonna damn well try, because there is another unique monster of Speedy Ramshide. I'm gonna build up my party gauge a bit with these crabbles, because I do not want to go in there without a chain attack. It is gonna be bad news bears if I don't. Alright, let's just kill these guys. So yeah, this is a pretty viable strategy for... hello, stone chest. It's a pretty viable strategy to deal with unique monsters, because you can just open the fight with a chain attack, and I completely messed up that B press. It's fine. Okay. I'll just kill this beach crabble eventually. We should be fine, actually. I'm hoping I can lure these other bunnets out. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, I lured you guys out anyways. This is completely fine with me. Let's break. These are just random bunnets. I'm not too worried about these. Lots of damage there. There's the topple. Okay. One down, one to go. You do not want these things ganging up with the unique monster behind them. Trust me on that. It is a bad time. Okay. It's your time to die, buddy. Bring it on! Alright. Ryan, I really need you to get the frigging aggro, please. Fiora is not meant for this. Alright, let's back attack. And break. Another thing with chain attacks as well is if you use a break art in the middle of a chain attack, most enemies cannot resist that. So it is pretty nice for that kind of thing. Okay, you're broken again. Let's chain attack. And I'm gonna go with hidden. Actually, no, I cannot do that. I wish you had a topple art. Let's start with butterfly step. You topple. And then you get the defense down. So you can see our chain has been reset. It also decreases the amount of times you can, well, it decreases the chance of you being able to do another chain in the attack, but for the most part, as we get our affinity up, we'll have more chances of chain attacking. Oh god. Thank you, Shulk, for healing. Alright, let's do Butterfly Step, try to get the aggro off of Rhine. He is about to get murdered. And that's... Okay. That killed Fiora in one hit. Please rest me. Okay, thank you. Oh god. Can we please get some healing? Okay. Thank you for the affinity change. That's really nice of you, but we need to kill this guy, like, now. Please topple, please topple, please topple, please topple, please topple, please topple. Buddy, never mind, it doesn't matter. From the Jaws defeats, that, I believe, is getting a kill right before you get killed. And we got some bouncer knives. I think we already have that. No, we don't, and it's a lot better, actually. I'll take that. Okay. Well, that was chaos in and of itself. What are our quests looking like? So, Broken Watch, Monster Hunt, and then Monster Quest. Okay. I think, literally all of them are just Monster Quests. And then Challenge 4, which is Tephra Cave. Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, is that, we need a Rainbow Zirconia, but still. Okay, not too bad. We could try to find those Crabbles. There's something over in Outlook Park that it's wanting me to go to, so maybe that's that last Zirconia. Maybe it's just down in the water. Unique monsters do respawn, by the way. They don't just go away forever. It takes a couple of days for them to respawn, but they do respawn. They don't give you the same affinity coin rewards or anything like that, but you can farm them for XP and all that. Alright, so there's that. And we have new quests. Are these named NPCs or not? Because if they are, okay, that one is. I do not want to do that just yet. Yep. Just making sure. Alright. And again, I'm sorry this is another just side quest episode. I promise next episode we'll be going into Tephra Cave, but for right now I just want to take care of a lot of random things. And that is neither here or there for that. Okay. Let's head to the weapon dev lab. Let's go fix that watch, which we have to be on Shulk for because apparently he's the only one smart enough to fix things. I mean, compared to Rhine, I understand that, but compared to Fiora, sometimes it feels like she's a step ahead of us at all times. Alright, back to the weapon dev lab. Gotta love Colony 9's music. It's so nice. Maybe part of me of wanting to just do side quests is just wanting to listen to the music over and over again, because it's such a good theme. Anyways, working perfectly, we can go give that back to Desiree. So a thing I want to show too is, let's go mark that as active. Target and, great. Okay, I think she's only available at night. Let's change time. There we go. So another really nice quality of life change in the definitive version is that you can see on the, well, I can pull up the map. You have a line straight to your objective. It's not like older games where, or the older versions of the game where you are kind of just on your own to go and find wherever people are. No, you could just easily go and find where you need to go thanks to the map in this game, in this version. It's pretty helpful. It is quite overpowered, but hey, it helps me just show things off. And where are you? According to the map, you're going up to that bridge. Okay, I thought she was like going up the tree or something. I didn't know what that was. Desiree, I have returned with your thing. Stop walking away from me very slowly.
Hello.
You fixed it? Thanks, Shulk. I'll take much better care of it. I can't speak. God, Jesus. I'm glad everything worked out. Nice one, Shulk. Let's keep up the good work. Of course. Nothing can stop us once we get going. Shulk, what would you say if I told you I broke it on purpose? So I had an excuse to talk to you? Kidding. Come on, calm down. I was only joking. Anyway, thanks again. You're so reliable. Quest complete. That gets us Muscle Up 2, an example of gems. So gems, think of them as additive properties to your overall stats. In this case, it increases physical defense by 15. I think I'm going to give that to Rhine because, well, defense, he's a tank, he's taking all the aggro, it makes the most amount of sense. And level up, and an affinity coin. Pretty nice. Okay, there's something over there. Let's change it to daytime, see if there's anything else up. Somebody got a new art? What? Oh, Rhine. Oh, you got Engage. Okay, Engage is actually pretty interesting. What this does is it forces I did not mean to hit level up. It forces an enemy to lock on to the person who used this. It's kind of its own status called lock on. It forces enemies to lock on to that target, and they can't let go for a while. It's basically 100% aggro for whoever uses this. This is pretty nice if you need to get something off of Shulk or Fiora in this case. For Ryan, it just makes sense for him to even have this, but he generates so much aggro as it is just from the damage he outputs that it doesn't really matter. Let's change it to daytime. I guess morning in this case. You have a new quest, or is that... Oh, that's just the kid down there. Okay, I don't care about you. So, a couple quests down there, and... Where are those stupid crabbles? I'm, like, looking for those crabbles that they want us to kill. That's Tephra Cave. Yeah, light skeeters. Oh, now they're showing them to... Okay, that sucks. Okay. Easiest method is to jump down and kill them like that. Let's do that. So that's another nice change within the definitive version, is that even for monster questing like this, the game will just label where the monsters are for you. And it'll even tell you if there's no active monsters in the field. It's pretty nice, actually. There's a lot of nice quality of life changes that overall enhances the experience. We need to kill Armus. I don't remember having to kill Armus, but okay, let's go kill some Armus, I guess. So I guess I can show a Shadow Eye. Gets the aggro off of us, and deals more damage. Man, this Armu is tanky for a baby. I do not want to meet your parents. That's one down. Okay. That was it for that one. Lots of XP, huh? So focusing on quests like this can easily make you super over-leveled, and for the most part, I'm going to try to refrain from doing that. It's just a lot of these quests are very early on, and how the hell am I supposed to hit you? Do this. There we go. Barely hit you. So I'm going to be pretty wary about trying to be over-leveled by accident and all that, because honestly, I don't want to be over-leveled for every single thing in this game. It's just, a lot of these quests are early on. There's a ton of them because it's the first area. It's not going to be like this for every single episode, so at least not to this extent. That's 2 skeeters. And press on and on and on. I love some of the side quotes that every character has. Alright, Flamies, apparently we gotta kill you for some eggs as well. There we go. I don't think you dropped your eggs now. This is actually a pretty good place to get a bunch of Flamies as well, so it actually works out that we jumped on over here. Alright, let's Stream Edge, and we'll do Turn Strike, doesn't really matter. Boink. You toppled the Flamee. Poor Flamies, man. Alright, I'm gonna go kill the rest of these enemies, and I'll meet you guys when everything's dead. Still no frigging eggs. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it too much because it's not that important. So let's head back to the entrance. And just for reference, here's all the quests that I have, well, right now. What is this one? Okay, I need to see where these stupid crabbles are, just so that I can target not found. Are they only at nighttime? They are. And they are in the area I just... What? Okay, we'll work on that later. It's not that big a deal. These quests do not expire by any means, so you don't need to worry about that. Same with all these other ones. We will talk about quests that do expire in the future, but for right now, these are all the quests that I have done and have not done just yet. So, there you go. With all that done, let's go in. Welcome to Tephra Cave. Many types of monster... Okay, yes, we'll talk about that later. Corner of the world. This is its own giant, unique area. It's pretty freaking huge. This is kind of an example of a dungeon of this game, where, you know, you have tight pathways, it's inside of a cave-like system, lots of enemies, and the such. But honestly, the fighting's not too different from the outside, and oh my god, Ryan's about to pile drive somebody. Oh god. So yeah. I like Tephra Cave a lot. This place is huge, and it gets even bigger later on. It's a pretty significant dungeon. Hello, stone chest that spawned inside of me.
Keep going.
So, let's go kill this random skeeter, and then we'll end things off, because I know I've been just doing nothing but side quests. Again, I apologize for that. There's going to be a lot of just side quest episodes because of how freaking huge this game is. So, with all that said and done, we got some side quests done, and made our way into Tephra Cave. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we'll be getting our way through Tephra Cave, hopefully back onto the outside. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.